Hey, what's up? Alex here. To this video, I'm just going to share 3 house tour videos that I really like. Couple of them from Singapore and one from Taiwan. I find that there are many renovation and design tips from these videos that I can share with you guys. Okay, let's go. The first house tour is by Mervin Chu. This video is uploaded on the 17th of July 2020.
Located at the new Bidadari estate. It offers 4 and 5 room
Okay,
units.
so this is a 4-room BTO at the Bidadari estate.
New 4-room unit at Alkaff Vista.
Straight away I spotted some Xiaomi
I'm the
devices.
designer for this home, and this project was awarded to multiple contractors that made our dream home into reality.
Okay, so this is a Xiaomi smart doorbell. This is the Xiaomi IP camera. This is the Xiaoai smart speaker. So I'm guessing this should be either the Aqara or Xiaomi smart door lock. So he should be using the full Xiaomi smart home ecosystem.
Let's begin at the foyer, where we have created a shoe rack. This rack provides a display shelf and is
So he did some sort of
accommodate up
entrance
to 8
area,
pair of shoes.
put some display and some commonly used shoes.
Below it, we have created a parking
So
space.
this is quite a common design now to put a dedicated housing for your vacuum robot. You just need to factor in the power socket built into the carpentry inside.
Provided for it to charge.
But one of the features of vacuum robot is having the auto empty station that I mentioned before. So you might want to factor in extra space allowance on top to put that auto empty station.
Between the foyer and the dining area is divided by the...
I actually like how he actually separates the entrance flooring area with the living room area. So I actually wanted to do something similar as well. A cheap option is to just buy stickers and stick it there. So I'm still thinking whether to stick those stickers. I already bought them.
The shoe rack, our dining area space.
Snake plant is always very good for
and
indoor
it is
plants.
illuminated by the ceiling LED spotlights.
And I'm guessing
The
his is
huge
the
mirrors
self-watering
in the
pot.
foyer brightens the area and
So his living room cabinets concept is very similar to mine. Both are not doing full height. Mine is suspended below, his is exposed on top. So in both our cases, we are able to do cove lighting, shining on top or below, and you can use RGB lighting as well.
we have chosen a tile separation to define.
So he's
the
using
clean
homogeneous
and
tiles
dirty
for his living room
at the
area, which
foyer.
is actually a very
The
good
dining
choice.
area uses the huge 1.2 meters by 60 cm homogeneous tiles. The
That ceiling
is decorated
effect really makes the
by
whole place
wooden
look
fixture
very
that provides
aesthetic pleasing.
warm and cozy ambience. The air conditioning pipes and electrical
So it looks like he's very
wires
into
are
the
using
audio
wood
speaker
materials
sound
and
system.
perforated boards along the hallway. The strong material allows me to mount my
So very similar concept in design as mine. Mine is a 5-room, so I built up a glass room, study room from the suggested area. For his is using an existing common room and convert it into a study room.
allows more natural sunlight to brighten our dining area. This is not an ordinary storage space. It hides away the light switches.
I'm guessing he did this design is because there is no wall for him to put the switches because of the glass room design. That's why he did like a storage cabinets to hide all the switches and at the same time put all the remote controls inside.
Below it, we have custom-made a movable side table with a gorgeous Macrina Southstone quartz tabletop. It can be pulled out easily to be used.
So I actually like this design because for the 4-room BTO, the living room area is not very big. Most likely you won't have enough space to put a coffee table. So with that, it's actually very useful.
At the rear end, I could place
I like all the
my
greenery
speakers
around the
and my
house.
ZZ plants behind our luxurious leather sofa. The leather sofa is very sensitive to sunlight. We have installed
Yeah, automatic curtain, smart curtain solution is really so useful. And so I'm guessing he's using the Aqara motorized curtain solution.
We have an AV console storage area.
So his TV console storage cabinets area is very similar concept as mine, whereby we put storage area there. But for me, as you can see, it's not very convenient to put the storage right behind the TV. I mean, a bit no point in my opinion, so that's why I only put it at the 2 sides, the left and the right hand side of the TV area. I think it's enough.
To retrieve, for the sides, we can easily tuck away items and keep our living space clutter-free. Behind the metal mesh are my awesome DALI home theater
So
speakers.
he did like a mesh kind of TV console right below the TV, which I really like this design. In my third video that I'm going to show you later, the owner also did a similar kind of design concept.
Let's go to our kitchen. We have reconfigured the kitchen to the kitchen now offers so much space for carpentry, and it is combined
Dedicated
with a
slot for the
dining
tissue,
table.
very
We
nice.
have chosen not to build a kitchen island due to high costs. Instead, we have requested for a custom-made dining table to match the height of the kitchen.
So I think this makes sense not to have a full proper dining table, especially if you don't expect guests to be coming very often. So his idea is able to make it like a kitchen island top, bar top concept together with the kitchen linked together, and when guests come over, he's able to change it into a full dining table.
Aluminium backsplash as it is easy to maintain and
I spotted a Akara motion sensor. I find this is very useful because I'm doing this smart home automation for my own kitchen as well. So I'm guessing whenever someone comes to this area, motion detected, it will switch on the kitchen light automatically, and it's very useful if you have family members that are forgetful to switch off the lights. So whenever no motion is detected, then it will automatically switch off the light. And also a dedicated slot for your kitchen towel is also very useful.
induction cooker as it is minimal, easy to clean.
So for his kitchen top design, you realize that there is like a skirting around it. So if you are doing quartz, then you can consider doing this, because I realize this is also a very common design at the condos. And if you can do a dedicated soap dispenser, for this I actually used this before. Then I realized that if you don't clean it regularly, you will have mold forming up at the metal piece area that is connecting to the quartz top. So just remember to clean this regularly.
Under the cooker, we have 7 bloom tandem box drawer system. Comes with a sauce drawer and the 50 kg tandem box drawer to store our
So it looks like he
kitchen
really
ware.
maximized
And
out all
lastly,
his
we
storage,
have
kitchen
also
storage
purchased
space,
the bloom
and he really planned
cutlery
out
trays
where
and accessories
everything
section.
should be
Above,
placed,
we have
should be kept.
basement storage and the power control switches.
And
at
one
the
very
left.
interesting design concept is having your switches all hidden inside one of the drawer, one of the cabinet. So I'm guessing maybe switches for the hob and hoop and switches for the oven. So this is actually quite commonly found in some condos design.
We have designed a pull-out drawer for our rice cooker, water kettle, cling wraps, ziploc, chopping boards.
So it's actually quite a good idea to hide all your kitchen appliances at the cabinets below. Just remember to factor in the power sockets. And the benefit of doing this is you can keep your kitchen countertop really very clean and neat.
This dishwasher is really a lifesaver. It has helped
I'm still
to
quite
save our
skeptical
precious
of
time from
using a
hand-washing
dishwasher.
our kitchenwares. I would like to emphasize the importance of planning your kitchen layout and how great a new kitchen is. My dishwasher and my kitchenware drawers are all within reach.
So it looks like the whole kitchen is
Over
very
at the
carefully
top, we
planned
have
out,
hydraulic
everything.
casement doors to cover up the mess,
All the storage compartments,
electrical
how
wires,
he
exhaust
wants to
duct,
utilize
but
the
it also
space.
serves as a hidden storage compartment to store our supplies. Moving on to our master
So I really
bedroom,
like his master
we have
bedroom
divided the
design.
space to
You
fit
see the built-in carpentry for the bed frame, and you have switches bedside, a power socket for you to charge your handphone. So 2 sockets over here, so most likely one for the bedside lamp and one for the main bedroom switch. And you don't need a very big bedside table area because you're just going to put your handphone and maybe a small clock over here.
LED lights mounted under the pelmets surrounding the
Check
room
out its light.
helps to provide a balance of lighting reflecting from the wall. The herringbone pink
So somehow his master bedroom has quite a number of colors, but I like how it all blends quite nicely together. You know, it doesn't look very messy.
laminated textured wall,
And the way he hide his light, he did like a cove lighting hiding inside the curtain pelmet. So in this way you don't need to do that
creates a
typical
balance
cove
over our
for ceiling
wooden
where there is
board
a lot of
and
dust
deep
accumulated on top.
walls. The hidden column is built with hanging rails to hang clothing with good ventilation. We have a dressing table with a drawer.
It's a good idea because you really want to plan out your hair dryer, where do you want to put it. Then you can build a socket inside, then you can hide everything inside nicely. So I really like how he designed his whole walk-in wardrobe concept. Really maximize a lot of space and really can keep so many things. You can keep things over here, and over here he can hang all his cats.
Perforated boards is used for the shelf,
And
such
close
that
off this area
we can
so that
utilize this
not look so
vertical space
messy.
for my snapbacks or decoration purpose. Inside the wardrobe,
Then inside you have storage boxes. Keep all sorts of clothes, maybe winter wear clothes that you seldom wear. Then of course if you have more hanging clothes, you get more hanging area, and depending on each individual requirements.
So many drawers to store
So
our
many cabinets
clothes
for your
and
folded
accessories.
clothes, for your items.
Over at the master bathroom, we
Then
have
I also really like having a different doors for your normal room doors and your kitchen and your toilet doors. So similar to my own renovation, I also did a frosted glass door for the toilets.
with a black frame.
So
Fits very well
if you want to do
our
one, remember to get
Let's take
those
a
very
look
slick
inside.
kind of
We are
black color borders right around it. You know, it really
Inspired
looks
by
more
the
slick.
Taiwan textures along with the old shop houses in Germany, and we decided
full
to
marble
give
for
a
the
retro
tiles,
twist to
for the
our
top.
toilet tile selection. The Makeover South Stone
Undermount
quartz
sink.
tabletop is so gorgeous with our Grohe tab and undermount sink. Above the sink, the end
So all the BTO like to come with this feature to hide all the pipings inside, and also inside you can have a socket, electric point where you can put some lighting shining out. So you can see that he painted this area black, and it matches nicely with his toilet downlight. So it's like very similar kind of design concept for these two.
to end mirror storage cupboard provides an illusion of a larger toilet. A concealed rain shower wall is built.
Of course, if you can do a concealed shower wall, then of course go for it. It really looks more neat this way.
Finally, we head over to our study room. It is designed with flexibility to be converted as a proper bedroom.
If you can
Created
do
a
like
cozy
his
corner
case, like a
recessed
cozy
from
area,
the
like I
side
mentioned, if you have
and
the budget to
above
do
storage
carpentry
compartments.
for a settee,
Over at the right, we
bay
have
window
designed
kind of
a
concept.
full-size wardrobe pull-out
He even have
cabinet.
space for him to
However,
hang some
I am
clothes
only
there.
able to show you half the length as it is blocked by my amazing road bike. For now, this is my man cave. At the bottom, I have designed 4 equal-sized benches that can be customized to fit a single-sized bed. These benches can be reconfigured.
So it's very creative for
or
him to come up with
rotated.
these
It can be reduced to a
different variations
cozy
of
space
the
or
configuration of the
convert
design
into a
of that
two-seater
area, you know.
table. The sliding doors creates a
So
space
mine is a folding door,
separation
his is a
of the
sliding door.
area. It also helps to filter out
I like how
noise
he
from either
cable
space.
managed and concealed all the wirings as well.
Element is created around the ceiling beam to hide away the sliding door mechanisms and
Okay, it looks like he's having some difficulty closing all the blinds. So maybe he has converted to a smart blinds. If not, you can check out my next video which I'm doing smart blind solution.
Coming back to the foyer, we have a huge storage area behind these giant mirrors.
So this is quite a very common design right now also, to hide away that bomb shelter door and put some shelving, storage right behind it. What I like about this house is I find that there are a lot of attention to details. Although the color choices is not my style, but the overall design is very functional and practical, which is totally what I like. The second house tour video is from Stack Homes. So Stack Home is a channel that share many interesting house renovation design in Singapore. For this one, it's a resale unit in my area, Bukit Panjang. This video is pretty short, 3 minutes plus, uploaded on the 9th of May 2021.
While I try to be as Caucasian as I can be, I am actually a Malay boy through and through. And I like how the house actually feels a lot like a bachelor pad. My name is Bob Mubarak. I'm 41 years old. I am a business development manager in an interior design firm, and I'm also an accidental influencer. I wanted to use the Instagram platform as a place where I actually document my renovation.
Taking a look at what walls he has hacked. Okay.
Journey. I actually share where I get my finds, where I buy my things, and then where are the places that have promotions and all that. So the number kind of grew organically, and then it just take off from there. I've been staying in this house for 4 years.
This is really the perfect floor plan you will want. Very squarish layout. From the entrance main door, you cannot see the entire house, and you can do up a very nice entrance area. You can literally hack all the walls here. For his case, he hacked down this wall and made his living room area look super big. I'm going to stick this floor plan here on top so that you can figure out the layout as he show you around in the video.
This is a 4-room HDB flat in Bukit Panjang. 4 years ago, I actually went to New York for work, and I saw a lot of interiors in Manhattan. I think there's enough weightage in terms of masculinity in the house. If you see in the raw bricks, a lot of the steel beams, but then just by adding soft furnishings like plants, cushions and all that, it gives a little bit of the feminine edge to the house. So whatever that I do to the
He put quite a number of artificial plants in the house. One advantage of having fake plants over real plants is you will always have the same consistent look. For real plants, the leaves will turn yellowish and you can't really control how big they are going to grow into. For my case, it's getting out of control.
house that is a permanent fixture, they should be able to adapt to any changes that I want to do in terms of style. I call this balcony the safe space, and then if you realize throughout the house I use a lot of right angle, and for here if you see the furnishing, there's a lot of curves and round items lah. Basically the pebble pillow, the stool, even the sofa that I decided to use for this balcony is actually rounded at the corners as well, and somehow it really.
So you converted one of the bedrooms into like a cozy chill out corner, like a balcony extend from the living room. This should be using brick walls, which is the same one in the living room hallway.
Works when you need for a friend to talk and open up. The space actually do support that function. One of my first design consideration is to have open concept. That can be seen in my living room and kitchen. So when I'm hustling in the kitchen, cooking and all that, I can still talk to my friends who are seated in the living room. This year Hari Raya, we can't have a lot of guests at our home, so I took this opportunity to create a more intimate setup and formal seating. It still works with the natural element, nuances of the browns that I use throughout the house, and yet still beautify the table without
This is such a good IG worthy shot.
Style that I wanted to achieve for this Hari Raya. I like to dress up a lot, so I do struggle with storage spaces. With the Getty style wardrobe, I have wardrobe on both sides of the wall, and there's ample storage for me to actually divide where I keep my daily usage clothes. This wall used to be plain white, and I felt like it's a little bit flat and too contrasting to the steel, like it feels a little bit cold with the steel doors that I have on this side. I didn't want to repeat the flora and fauna wallpaper feel because I find that it is too given. We will still see element of, oh, actually that's Bob's house, because yeah, you see the flora, the fauna, but without being too in the face. I decided to use the
toilets
same
look really
terrazzo tiles
amazing.
from the floor to the wall. Using different tiles, our eyes tend to cut at all the different areas. It wraps the place nicely. Actually, the toilet actually feels.
Okay, so what he did is he made the entire back section of the master bedroom into this area and have it linked to the bathtub area beside. And that's one of the best thing of getting a resale unit, which is not the standard HDB layout now, is you're able to move the entire vanity out and get a crazy big overall toilet space.
I actually hacked the wall adjacent to the master bedroom in the toilet. I want natural lights to stream in. To be honest, when I stay here, I haven't turned on the toilet light for the longest time. For people who are single like me, start saving up when you're 25. A typical 4-room flat for a single person, I think if you want to gut out everything, you need a budget of approximately 50 to 60,000. I wanted to use the Instagram platform as a place where I actually document my renovation journey. I think I'll continue to share inspirations and then continue to share the buys and then continue to share people how to actually style your house every 6 months.
Okay, what I like about this house is first of all the color choices. There is a lot of white, grey, gold with some touches of black, dark blue, and of course greenery from those plants. Then it also shows how he managed to style up the place without a lot of built-in carpentry works. Last video is from Taiwan, and I mentioned before in my Reno tip video that I prefer to check out the Taiwan home reno videos. This is uploaded on 7th of Jan 2020. Since this is in Chinese, I will mute the volume and just comment as the video goes. This unit is like the size of our 3-room HDB, around 65 square meter. This is actually the video that I copied a few designs for my own house renovation. Okay, so the layout of the house allows him to do like an entrance walkway. You have the shoe rack on the left. Check out the type of laminate he's using. He allocated a dedicated space for a baby trolley inside the cabinet. A mirror door that leads to the common toilet. To the right is another suspended shoe cabinet. Notice that there is a platform at the base of the cabinets, cove lighting shining downwards, and a space for the vacuum robot. So this is a design I like and applied for my own house. A small cute little stool for you to wear your shoes there, but I think this is more for kids' use. Look at the textured wall paint behind him. That's what I applied for my own master bedroom. For the kitchen area, he mentioned that the initial intended layout is just one side of kitchen top against the wall. Then beside you can put your dining table. Since owner likes the lounge bar concept, he went with this design instead. The round edge design at the side is a pretty good idea, allows more people sitting around. Okay, this part he talks about this blue color mosaic tiles, which I really find it very cool. If you're considering doing a dark theme for your kitchen using black as the main color for your kitchen cabinets, you can seriously consider this color combi. Okay, he built a separate cabinet to hide the wall-mounted Dyson vacuum. For those houses that doesn't have a storeroom can use this idea, especially wall-mounted vacuum is getting so common and popular now. Underneath the hob, since you can't use that space for a drawer, he put these small containers for spices. Using embedded built-in appliance to save on the spaces taken up. Throughout the video, he keeps mentioning that he's using 系统柜 instead of 木工. 木工 means carpentry works. I actually don't really know what it means and whether we can do this in Singapore. Now we are at the living room area. Pay attention to the lighting he used. The design of the switches also make a lot of difference in the house. Okay, this is his TV console, and like I mentioned in the first Mervin house tour video, they use like a mesh type of material for the TV console door. There are so many benefits of doing this design. It prevents the devices inside from heating up, your infrared remote can go through, you can put your speakers, and also that LED clock idea, very cool. If I'm doing a customized TV console, I will definitely copy this idea. Okay, this is his kids' room. Again, he keeps mentioning the use of 系统, which is actually what the owner do for his own professional work. Okay, check out his master bedroom. He divided the room and do like a study area. Of course, that WOMAD idea, I copied that and put in my own study room, you can see here. Okay, this is a standing desk. So you can actually separately buy the standing mechanism and install that on a tabletop that he customized. So I followed him to use this type of blinds. This is the wife's makeup hairdresser area. Very special type of mirror used, and of course the LED strips there looks awesome. Moving on to the bedroom area, look at the Look at that wallpaper. Initially I wanted to get this, but can't really find something close to that. I love this bed frame. Look at the edges and how it connects to the side table. The size of it, everything is so nice. Bedroom wardrobe, putting light inside, triggered with some contact or motion sensors, is very useful. If you like sliding door, just do 2 big ones. Again, that laminate used is the same one as the entrance shoe rack. Toilet time, and straight away you can see it's very similar to mine. Frameless mirror with LED light around it. The vanity from Kohler is exactly the same, and also the use of that honeycomb tiles for that side of the wall. How I wish we can do power socket in the toilet, then I will mount the Dyson hairdryer this way. Okay, so that's all for this house tour. One similarity I realized from these 3 videos is that the owners are all professional designers. Okay, except Mervin, but I think he's really as good as one. So maybe next time when you're shortlisting an ID, you can request to check out their own house design first. I have put the links to the original video below if you'd like to check them out again. Let me know in the comments below which one you like most. Hope you enjoyed watching this long video. See you again next time. Bye!